Now to my business end. Thank you for your patience. The first 15. As I stated at the start, these boys will always be very dear to me and very close to my heart. They will always be my first 15 at Emanuel. Could I ask Tom Checkley to come up as captain? No? Tom Checkley up as captain, please.
The rugby season for the first team has certainly been a challenge, especially considering the step up of the fixture list from previous years. Although the team handled this brilliantly through great coaching and a winning mentality. Our early season clashes with big name schools saw the team fight for well-earned victories, most notably against Christ Hospital, who is their next, and St Benedict's, where Eden Bradytan scored the winning try and beat our former coach, Mr Higgins, which we are still celebrating to this day. Of the 3 floodlit matches of the season, our highlight came at the Twickenham Stoop, home to Harlequins Rugby, where the boys managed a comfortable 27-0 victory over Latimer Upper School. The team came racing from the changing rooms after the half, and some brilliant tries from Sam Smith gave the crowd something to shout about. We've definitely earned the right to call the Stoop our house. Whilst on paper, the results began to tail off towards the end, this does not reflect the narrow losses and brilliant performances that the players put on. And this is credit not only to the tough mentality of the team, but also to our new coach, Mr Gaynor, who's given all his time and energy since pre-season into developing senior rugby to what it is today. In terms of players, special mentions should go to scrum half Oscar Wayman, who slotted comfortably into the position after my "I'll be back on in 10" injury, and handled himself expertly on the field despite playing 2 years out. Although it's a shame he can't handle himself as expertly on a night out. Further mention should go to Sholted Channer, Max Vaughan and Max Marjorie, some of the loudest voices in the pack, giving much greater team talks than I ever could, and who consistently backed up with some great performances throughout the season. Off the field, special mention should go to Nat Rudder, who, shall we say, intimidated a bush on a night out, and it didn't stand a chance against all of us. And also to the mysterious man who put a lemon in a boy's hood, who we more formally call Lemmy Boy. It's nights like these that bring the team together in spirit through great laughs. Thanks should also go to all the parents who supported the team throughout and who are all here tonight. And particularly Massimo Orsini for recording all of our matches.
Thank you.
It really is a pleasure to be watching all of our matches for the rest of our life. Thank you very much.
But before I move on, the long pause was because I was covering up later awards for the first 15. Tom Checkley, my first 15 captain. That was testament to the man. The fact that he highlighted an under-16A shining prospect, Oscar Wayman, in his own position. Tom was unfortunately injured in that St Benedict's fixture. He has been a talisman. He's been outstanding. He's been integral to your development and my development and day-to-day rugby at Emanuel. So can we give Tom Checkley a round of applause, please? Now on to the senior awards. The first 15 most improved player. Unfortunately, this young man came in late and has sat upstairs. But can we give Ed King a round of applause for being the most improved player? Ed, you stay there, we haven't got all night. I'll make sure Ed gets the award. Ed's been outstanding. Playing for the third team, playing for the second team, pretending to be a back row forward. But I think with a bit of encouragement from myself, he's found his calling in the front row. And again, he'll be heavily involved in the first 15 next season. Thank you, Ed. My player of the year, an incredibly difficult and challenging decision. A lot of names have been mentioned. Gab Orsini, George Wilson, Max Marjoram, Sam Smith, all superb candidates, along with many more. This young man never took a backward step, and I recall him in pre-season. I didn't know how to take him. Bit of an oddball, bit of a personality, but as it got on, our relationship grew, and he's very charismatic. But on the field, he's an outstanding leader, and he never takes a backward step. My first 15 player of the year, Sholto Channer. I'll make sure Sholto gets his award. Now moving on to the small matter of half and full colours. Now these are awarded to players that represent the school both on and off the field. Their service to rugby and to the school from hill form, year 7, 8, 9 and above, all the way to senior rugby. I've inherited this squad and they've taken me in, which has been great. And as a result, we've got a lot of boys that will be receiving half and full colours this evening. I will start with the half colours. Please can I ask Joe Harrop, Max Vaughan, Ollie Ross-Russell, Sam Burge, Eden Bradatan and Zach Healer up to the stage. Now on to the matter of full colours. These boys, I must stress, okay, have had 2 years of first 15 rugby, with different directors of rugby, with different influences and different characters. I've built heavily on the culture that I want to bring in to Emanuel and carry forward. And these boys have really taken that on board, and hopefully they take that further into university or the world of work. Eduardo Proyer, Jason Orban, Henry Hiles, Sholto Channer, Tom Noble, George Wilson, Max Marjoram, Kyle Heenley, Tom Checkley, Dan Pashito, Sam Smith, Keelan Legwinski and Gabriel Orsini. If I can ask those men up, please. Apologies, I've been reminded by Max Vaughan that he already had his half colours, so obviously Max will be upgraded and given full colours, and Joe Harrop. As I said, my first year in the role. Now on to one more award. And again, this is more than just your full colours. This young man has been a serviceman to the school, to rugby. He's a sports scholar. He's out at every training session. He's out on the pitch every Saturday, every Wednesday. He's in the upper sixth, yet he's still committed fully to the sevens programme. So it is with a great pleasure, myself and Mr. Hanson would like to award the Dick Woodall Cup to Sam Smith. Outstanding, Sam. Thank you very much. Okay, and the last thing from me before I hand over to Mr. Hanson to close down and let you good people get on with your evenings and with your lives, I'm very much about tradition. I've come from a very strong rugby background and I carry that tradition forward. So can I ask the current first 15 captain, Tom Checkley, and the current first 15 vice captain, Henry Hiles, to come up to the stage. Now it's tradition from my background that the first 15 captain hands over the first 15 jersey, and the first 15 vice captain hands over the first 15 match ball to next year's first 15 captain and vice captain. Please can you put your hands together for next year's first 15 captain, George Wilson. And please keep your applause up for next year's vice captain, Henry Haas, if you take the match ball. Gabriel Orsini. Henry, thank you very much for your service, gentlemen.